Hello? God, that is freaking bright as. Is that better? What is up, everyone? What is up? What is up, everyone? Mr. Mutant here, and this is my first video slash stream. I used to have an old channel before, and I kind of know what I'm doing on YouTube. Emphasis on the kinda, mainly because I mostly uploaded cringy videos, so I'm moving away from that. And today I'm going to be streaming probably my favourite yet most infuriating game I own on my PlayStation. And yes, I'm using the Kinect as a camera. What do you expect? I can't exactly afford the camera yet. Right, so if you don't know how this game works, it's based on, practically there's been like a nuclear explosion, and like centuries, maybe millennia have gone by, and these characters are trying to get their way to the nuclear throne. And for some reason that's like, you know, that's like God. They want to kill God. Wait, I don't know if I'm wording this right. Jesus Christ. But it's kind of like a roguelike game. If you ever played Binding of Isaac, it's like that, except more overpowered, more explosions, cooler characters, and not so suicidal either. And it's going to be probably the best and most rewarding roguelike you've ever played. Now, I've experienced 3 emotions in this game. Joy, rage, not so much an emotion, but acceptance, mainly, is more of a stage. Because I've had fun in a run, I've been doing really well, I die for some stupid reason, and I get pissed off about it, but then I accept that what I've done was wrong, and I learn from that. And I've been trying to get all these characters, and as you can see I've got 1 left, which is just that much more disgusting. So today I don't know who I'm going to be playing. Oh, God, that's so loud. Sorry. Right, I'm gonna have it. I think that's better. Okay, that's much better. So I'm just gonna quickly explain this. Now, let's take Crystal for example. Crystal is a character you can play. The reason why he's yellow instead of purple is because I've got a special skin for him, which you can't buy, you have to earn it. And usually each character starts off with a pistol. Either starts with a pistol, as shown here, or a sword, or an assault rifle. So, and the gold weapons are ones you can only get in particular by going to some dude's mansion. This guy's actually. But I'm not really going to go too much into it. I'm just going to play, so I don't need to play. I'm going to go random. And we are playing as Melting. In this game, to level up and to, like, you know, survive more is by getting radiation, and radiation is what you need to level up and do good. Oh, okay. This is the rage part. This is the part, right? So you need radiation to level up, to get better mutations and do better in the game and not die. I'm gonna not the best. Sorry. And if I want to do better, I need to actually pay attention. So you might want to say that this is more of a video than a stream, but whatever. So what I'm gonna do is real quick. There you go, so you just got my little face now. Hello. So I'm going to try again. So I'm playing as horror. Horror gets an extra mutation, and he can shoot beams of mass destruction, which I will demonstrate here. Oh, hi, Bug. Dead. So that's what he basically does. And he's cute. That's pretty much it. This game, if you ever get this game, you won't regret it. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. You might feel like you want to regret it, but if you keep persevering and playing this game, it's gonna go good. You know, you're gonna have fun. Ish. It's really hard to say because I've been so frustrated with this game at times, but when you actually do get past the parts that make you get stuck, you really feel a lot better about yourself, as well as feeling like you're a boss for a good 5 minutes before getting shot down again. So, kind of like a mini high, if you really wanted to say, and I was being stupid. So, what I tend to do is, because obviously it uses radiation to, like rads, to use the beam, I tend to not use it straight away. I only ever use it when I'm like, when my guns are low or I'm in a real pickle. Oh, I'm gonna take that. So as you can see, there's 5 different types of ammunition. You have bullets, slugs, projectile type ones like arrows and discs. Then you have bombs, which are like explosives, and then energy weapons. And these are the mutations. So I'm going to just go through all of them once so you can pause the video and whatever and read through them. But this one slows bullets. This one takes damage. Every time you take damage, it damages all the enemies on the screen. Trigger fingers. Kills lower your reload time. It's better. One of my favourites, gives you 4 HP, which adds the bar to make it further, as well as healing you, so that's just a bonus. And then patience basically doesn't let you mutate straight away, but lets you have an extra slot so you could have your king mutation, which I haven't ever got yet because I've died. So there's going to be that. So I'm going to play it safe and just go Rhino skin. As you can see, I've got more health now. And it's still, and the reason it didn't fill up, like filled it up fully, is because it only said it will heal 4, which now doesn't matter because I just got it. So here's our first boss, Big Bandit. Big Bandit is gonna be, for new players, he's gonna be an arse, and for me, it's gonna probably still be an arse if I'm gonna be honest. So right now, this is this gun. Bearing in mind, you can actually get an achievement by using that gun that I just used, because you can actually kill yourself with it. So if you're an achievement hunter on PlayStation or Steam or whatever, oh my god, I almost done it again. On Steam or PlayStation or whatever, that's a cool achievement for dying, so it's all good. Which I actually really want to get. Oh my god. There we go. So you can also get melees in this game, which are very amazing. Now, here we go, next rotation. So we've got more melee range, which is what we're going to probably get. Higher ammo max. Higher rate of fire as HP gets lower. We've seen that one. And less enemy HP. I'm just going to go more melee range because I know what I'm doing. But when you get this game and you're maybe a little bit unexperienced, it's always safe to go less enemy HP because it makes your life easier. So let's get right into that. So we go, as you see, we're going through different stages. This is the sewers stage, where it's filled with rats that just you'll die by these things a lot, like early game as you get used to this, because you'll grow to hate these things. And those frogs. And the crocodiles you'll eventually find at some point. Oh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. As you can see, I've played, even though I've beaten the throne once, I still die on the early stages. So that's how you know that this game can be infuriating, so. Now, I'm playing the Steroids now. Probably one of the coolest characters. Like, just because of his biceps here. Now, his ability... Oh, his passive first. Oh, cheeky you. His passive is that he can fight every weapon automatically. So, like, SA pistols shoots automatic. And some even overpowered weapons can be shot as automatics. Like, just basically holding down the trigger. And that's pretty cool. And then his actual ability, which basically allows me to use both weapons in my inventory, which, oh my god, not the best. This game could be hard at narrating while trying to do well, so just bear that in mind. Oh no, come on. Oh my god, are you joking right now? Oh my god. Quick tip, don't use weapons of the same ammo type unless you absolutely need to. Because that just burns your ammo. Oh my. Another thing you need to know. That this game is very unforgivable on anything. They give you overpowered weapons, but then they make the enemies overpowered. So, as you can see, I might be clearing, but it's good. Okay, double pop. That is pretty good. Oh, actually no. Good go for this. Where is? Oh, big bandit. So this guy, his deal is he can go through walls and stuff, and be annoying as well as shoot. If you have trouble with him early game, always good to go crystal. Oh. Don't know. Ah, here we go. Now this is an interesting one. This is Throne Butt. So this mutation changes for every character you go as. So if we just quickly read into it. Firing steroids. Firing gives ammo for your other weapon. So what that means is if I shoot in my assault rifle, I'll get ammo for my crossbow, and vice versa. Pretty overpowered. And is more effective at firing both, meaning that I think it does more damage as well as higher fire rate, which already makes it overpowered. And then you have this one here. We have two here we haven't seen before. So we have recycled gland, which most bullets become ammo. Sounds good, but I'm still not sure about it yet. And I've had this game for quite a while now, not quite sure. Then you have this one, which is corpse fly and hit harder, meaning that if there are two enemies in front of you, if you kill this one, it can bump into this one and also kill it, which, depending on what you're going for, can either help you so much or can sometimes kill you. Like the corpse don't kill you, but I've noticed that when the corpse hits an explosive that tends to be near me, it always goes forward and it goes, oh wait, no, we got to kill our player first. Let's turn around, kill player, and I just started the game. Brilliant. I don't know what. I choose corpses. Brilliant. Oh my god. Oh my. So it's hot. So don't think you can do the entire game without losing. Oh no, right. Okay. Right. So here we have a green rat which just vomits other rats, which is disgusting. Now when you get to this stage, just to start seeing mimic chests. That one wasn't, but what they do is they give you more ammo, but they can sometimes one-shot you depending on what health you are, which can be very, very disgusting for some characters. Oh, that was pretty good clearing. Toxic launcher, no thank you. Now we could go to a secret area now, which Yeah, why not? So basically, the secret area for this one is the pizza sewers. That's a reference to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Makes it all that more fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot. To access this, you need to have a grenade launcher, so you can go and shoot that. A portal will open. Banana pizzas. Now, if you have rabbit's paw, one of the best ones because it can save your life. So going straight for that. So here we go. Alright, so you'll see the Ninja Turtles kind of right there. Sword off shotgun, yes please. It's quite nice. That's pretty good, so we cleared those out they're pretty easy, but that's how you get Isis B skins, so easy one if you like those lovely skins. Now here's where it gets hard, because this is the part where I was telling you where the corpses just love to explode. Now already using corpses mixed with extra bullet bounce is making it very easy for me to clear like this layer. In a way it also makes me consume less ammo. Right, this car, if you have a screwdriver, if you tap the screwdriver, you can go to another level, which can, if you complete it, gives you a gold weapon that you can use for every single run on that character, which is overpowered. So that's a quick hint there. Where else can we go? We can go here. Look at that, just one tap and it can just take out type enemies almost. And I'm on 1 health, I need to be more careful now. I was being a bit cocky there. So this one only appears when you're on low health or on low ammo. So for the sake of this, because I'm explaining everything, I'm going to go and take it, but sometimes I would risk it and go for one of these, which are both very good. But just to quickly run through it, homing bolts, basically when you fire a crossbow, splinter gun or auto crossbow or whatever, they home in and are very, very good for against robot, well, for all enemies actually, basically. If you have the right setup and have the right perks, you can sweep through nearly every enemy with like 2 shots, 3 shots. And it's very good on ammo as well if you have like extra ammo, so. Saving laser brains here, it just deals more damage in general, like, you know, it doesn't home in, but the amount of energy weapons, you have a lightning series of weapons, which, you know, under lightning cannon, lightning whatever, and they home in, so, you know. And then for when you've got more spraying weapons, like, obviously the pop gun I've got, just makes it have better accuracy, which in turn will obviously get more damage, so, yeah. But for now, I'm going to get full HP and some ammo, so if you look at my HP and ammo bar now, makes me good for a good few levels now, which I'm... Wow! That was a bit disgusting. Like that. This is where it can be very helpful. As well as that, obviously, like, you can use explosions to kill other enemies as well, which is also helpful. I'm going to spray in there. Right. Look at that. Now, when you're, like, when you've just started off, if you hit the stat, oh, shit. Okay, right, we have the police on us now, which doesn't make it any easier. Super crossbow. I'm going to take that for boss. So when you reach this, when you kill enemies near this green statue, it takes you to a portal and lets you get crown. But that's more end game stuff. That's for if you know what you're doing. I put quotations on that because every time I've tried it, I've died, and I've had this game for ages. So you know. Oh, that was Okay, get out of there. Brilliant. 3-3. Our next boss is gonna be Big Dog. Oh no! No, come on! Oh my god, no! I'm so low! I'm so low! No! No! Oh my! Oh my god! Oh! Oh. That's probably one thing I hate about this game, is the spawns are ridiculous. Oh, that's awful. That's so awful. That's just so bad. Oh, I'm not happy about that. And as you can see there, so if you look on the screen right now, we can see where we started off, and then we done a little diversion, which we went straight down. That means that we took like a secret level, and we would have got another one if we had Screwdriver, but we died at 3-3. Sad. But nothing to note. Every time you hit a stage where it's got 3 levels in it, so you have 1-1, 1-2, then you have 1-3, there's a boss, then you have a break of 1 level, then you have 3-1, 3-2, 3-3 boss, then you have like 4-1, and then 5-1, 5, etc. And that's how the main structure sort of works. And the levels in between are like the 1 level ones are supposed to be like increasing difficulty by like massive. So sewers, big step ups, you need to have your wits about you. Then you have crystal caves, which we haven't reached, which are filled with cobwebs, which slow your movement speed, and you have the spiders, and they're awful. Then you have the labs, which are filled with all mutated creatures, and they rush at you in so many numbers. It's ridiculous. Like you can have 50 on you, and you can have like 50. Right, I don't know how to explain it without showing, but I'm gonna try and get there. So I'm gonna hit retry, go for a random. You have Chicken. Chicken's ability is that she can throw weapons and able to kill people, as demonstrated there, which is very good. So that's all good. She usually starts off with a sword, but because I got my golden weapon, I switched it out for a golden machine gun, which I think tends to help more. As well as that, her description is hard to kill, which basically means when she hits 0 health, she becomes headless. And if she's able to kill an enemy and pick up a health pack, she can be resurrected back to life, which is very overpowered. As you saw there as well, melee weapons can deflect bullets or cancel out bullets, which can prove to be very useful. I'm just grabbing a pillow right there because my back hurts like crazy. There we go. But better. Right, let's go. And if you haven't noticed already as well, with melee weapons, their hitbox is quite massive, meaning that because obviously this game can be so overpowered, you can do stuff like this, and just like that. I mean, the developers put it in there on purpose because, you know, it's supposed to help against all the madness. Now we're going to take that screwdriver and kill some enemies, because that'll be used for the next secret stage that I will show you. So hopefully we can survive till then. Yeah, that's everything. So right now, when you're starting out, if you ever get this mutation, get it, because blood loss is probably, if not the most helpful mutation for newbies out there. So it's something to keep in mind. Now, the reason I switched out my golden weapon for just laser pistol, which is purely because laser pistol one-shots all normal enemies in this environment, as well as 2-shot scorpions, which just will help more, he says, while I'm going to go and quickly take shotgun. So, as you saw there, he's just trying to run amok everywhere now. That's pretty good. Ah, no, I forgot to take laser gun. So, quick trick. Now we're going on to 2-1. We're going to take Gamma Guts. Gamma Guts, when enemies touch you, they will kill you. Now, that doesn't... I mean, they take damage. But what they leave out is an early game, it kills enemies. Just straight up, just kills enemies. As I'll demonstrate here. So I'm not going to use a single bullet. And I'm going to go and complete sewers without having to hit any enemies, as seen there. I will have to use one if there's like a frog or something like that. Something that will actually require range. So... Already. Triple machine gun, I'm going to take that. That could be useful. Look, I'm going to... So, I just ran into an assassin there. That is one thing you don't want to run into. And be careful for containers as well, because they can explode, and especially in sewers, they can pretty much make you have a bad day. But, I mean, because I have blood loss, I'm getting my health back up, which makes this character that is already unkillable even more. Is that all of them? Nah, there we go. So it just spawns there. Now, oh, this could be a good one. I'm going to take... I'm just going to go full max HP. Oh yeah, okay, be careful with the cars. Cars explode. Okay, right, we found the car, so we're going to go and do that. So that means the car's repaired, it's new, we can use it. We're going to swap out the, whatchamacallit? Oh, okay, this ain't looking good. I was saying we're going to swap out screwdriver for something new and better. Now, the reason I'm not going in the coal ready is because I want to try and kill as much enemies as possible that I need to before going on to the next stage. Which will just mean I'll get more rads and mutations. Which will just help me in the long run. As well as also gain health, as demonstrated there. So look here, got a bit of time. So, Gamma Gut, so what I've done wrong there is I should have gone straight away. I tried to be a little bit greedy with the radiation, but I died. So, it's my fault on my part. And as you saw, I was in headless mode, but the reason I didn't get resurrected was because there was no HP health pack, so that's how I died. So go hit retry again. We're back on steroids. Now I'm going to try and go for this a little bit more, just to show that he shoots automatic. That's with a pistol. So that just makes it even better. Oh, we've got another chance. That could be a bit better. Okay, that kind of glitched out a bit, but am I going to lie? No, I'm not. I'm going to go for that, straight up. Remember, only ever want to take last wish if you feel like you're going to die. Well, actually, no, that's if you will die if you're on low health. Here, I'm going to take shotgun. That's a wrench. I'm liking that wrench. So radiation, you want to always take your radiation flasks, because if you don't do it for 3 rounds, they will actually spawn a mini boss, which is horror. That's how you unlock him. But believe me when I say this, you don't want him spawning. When you do not want him spawning. He's very, very, very disgusting at this. So I'm gonna go more accuracy, something different. Oh, now that is a shotgun that can do damage. take all that ammo. Oh my god, see, again, the spawns can be very disgusting. Right, that I didn't really like that. That was just awful. Where we going now? It's a pop gun. I'm gonna go and swap it out for that. What? Okay, I don't know how I lost health there, but... Oh, okay. So, this one just spawns an extra chest. Now, that can either be ammo or weapons. Or it can sometimes, rarely, be a health chest. Which is just rare in general. I'm going to go for second stomach, which just allows me to get more HP. For medkits, and I'm just getting this so I can solidify, you know, HP. Because it might be scarce, but when it is scarce, I can sustain myself for much longer. Okay, that is not working. Plan B. There we go. I try not to use ammo all that much, but sometimes you just got to do what you need to do. And that wasn't one of them. Hot damn. So, again, I could go to the pizza sewers, but I'm not gonna. But it's fine if you want to, because that just means you can get extra radiation before the next level, which to quite a lot of people is what they want to do. But right now, I'm just focusing on getting to the secret area in one piece. I can't escape from that. So, right. Try and be careful about this, because if I blow up the car, that means I can't go to the level. Right, it's right there. Car's right there. I just need to kill the enemies without having to actually take damage. Oh god, mimic. Oh, this could be very tense. Sledgehammer. Okay, I am very low. I just went into the fire there, but I'm gonna take Bloodlust. That was a good time. I just need to hope I don't spawn in front of any enemies. Okay. Oh. So this is Wivey's mansion. It's filled with all his bodyguards, which take not. Oh my god! Are you sure right now? Are you sure? No thanks. Hi there, bye there, I'm out there. You're good. Mimic chest, didn't even see that. That's how good these mimics are. They freaking look like... That's the gold chest up there, so hopefully if we get a good weapon... That's a golden grenade launcher. Do I want it? Sake of demonstration. Actually, no, this might actually be helpful if I don't kill myself. So, each golden weapon has like a special trait, like for each one. So, ammo weapons, I think the like just normal ammo weapons can consume less ammo, and for the grenade launchers or for like the explosives, the velocity is better. Like there's more velocity. Oh my fucking god! Oh, I'm sorry for swearing. I don't mean to. It just gets very tense. So I don't like it. Right, so up there is an example of a health chest. I'm not going to take it, so it has bigger chance to spawn next time. Hopefully. But then, right, so we're at boss stage again. So, there you can see our golden rocket launcher has been stored. Oh my god, again with the spawn. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now, this boss is, I think, much easier than Big Bandit. Because all you got... Still feels easier than Big Bandit. Next guy. Right, Rich Chicken again. Actually, no, real quick. So, just a quick show. Where's steroids? So here you can see he's got the revolver which he starts off with. And he's got a grenade launcher. Now, because he dual wields 2 weapons, he can't dual wield 2 grenade launchers. That's just overpowered. Well, 2 overpowered. So, he has grenade launcher and a pistol there. If we open up Crystal, we can have normal eyes. Oh. Okay, don't know what happened there. So just open this up. We can have A skin or B skin. Whichever one. I don't know what I'm gonna roll with. Like, I'm thinking, try and go character I haven't gone yet. Let's go starting character Fish. Now, his ability is that he can roll, as seen there. And I've got a golden shotgun, so that is, I feel like that's a very good combo for Fish, mainly because he can just rush in like that. Like, that is what you, that's like a speed run. Like, he's very good for speed running. Like, look at that, he's rolling all over the place. And the reason why he's probably the best character to try and beat Throne with, other than Crystal and whatever, is that because of his passive, he can just get more ammo in general out of ammo things, so makes him much more sustainable, like, so he can have like his favourite weapons longer. And his dodge gets him out of loads of situations. Like just then it was a little bit disgusting, but I'm just straight to the chest and back. Look at that. Boom. So, here, I didn't show this last time, Boiling Veins. You take no damage from explosions or fire when under 4 HP. If you're melting, which we haven't played yet, that is a very good character. That's a very good one for that, because it just means you're all the time, because you're at 2 HP as default. So it's very hard to deal with in general. And my camera's a bit away, there we go. So let's go for Shells Bounce Further. So I believe that if we're gonna be like running this thing, like full on speed. Oh my god, this is an amazing combo. Okay, right, I took a bit of damage there. Shit, that's actually good. Okay, I haven't actually used this combo before, surprisingly. Like, I would have chosen second stomach over that. Jesus, that's good. See, you can learn new things just from like just mucking around basically. So that lost a bit of health, but stormed it. So Fish's throne butt isn't really that good. It just says water boost. Now it doesn't really mean too much, but I haven't found, there's a secret area at 1-1, 1-2 and 1-3 that I haven't been able to get to because I just frankly don't know where it is yet. But it's where you can only access it as Fish, I think, and you can like go underwater basically, and it's very difficult. I mean very. So I don't think we're gonna get to that. So there's no point taking it unless you're gonna only go for the underwater level, and I'm pretty safe not to, so it's all good. So here I'm gonna go for more HP and ammo drops since we're just doing well. So I'm not gonna use my crossbow yet. I'm just gonna sweep. Oh, that one got through. I actually really don't want to die because. Oh. Rage. I'm not accepting it yet. Damn. So I'm going to show you who Melton is now. This little fella. And I've got a melee weapon for him. Why? So he has less max HP, less meaning too. So can be frustrating. Don't recommend you go for Throne as Melton unless you want the achievement, which that's without Rhino skin or Gamma Guard. So nah. He gets more radiation, which makes him faster to level up, and his active is Exploding Corpse. Which basically, after you kill an enemy, and like as you've seen in the stream, I've killed enemies and their corpses have just been laying there. Oh, if I use my L2 on the PlayStation controller, I don't know what it is, probably right click on a mouse maybe. It basically explodes the corpse. Now, when you get a lot of enemies, if you kill one enemy, explode that, because multiple ones. The whole point, how this is supposed to be used is it's supposed to be for like really good crowd control. By exploding those corpses, you create a chain reaction, which just overall can almost clear out a level. You know, that's how overpowered he can be if used right. But as you'll see, I start off with no ammo because I've got a melee weapon, as well as, well, a melee, which I've got faster swing rate, fire rate, sorry, with the melee. Now, do I or do I not want to go into death? I do not know. Right. So continue going. Oh! So I don't know if you saw that. I threw a corpse into enough. Look at that. That's just a good example right there of just using corpses to your advantage. This is how people can like beat the Throne with Melton, is because of like just his corpse explosion in general. It just helps him out. I'm not going to take the ammo. Oh, well, guess I am. Yes, assault rifle. So we've got to be in range now. Than a slugger, sorry. We'll go corpses fly and hit harder. Now, if we accompany that with our ability, as well as exploding, if we hit a corpse to someone and then explode it, that can help with our chain reaction and clearing out levels more. So take that. And we've got another mutation because we've also leveled up. And I suppose we could go... Bloodlust wouldn't be ideal because we haven't got Rhino skin yet, which gives us more HP. So basically, if we die, if we get shot, we'll just die. So there's really no point. Yeah, so... and same with that, because if we take damage, we'll die. So we're just going to go for Plutonium Hunger, which allows us to attract more radiation towards us. So that's already helping there, like, look at that, that's just sweeping. So I'm not going to go for Big Bandit yet, I'm going to focus on clearing out all the other enemies. So now, look at that. See, he was right there, he was far away, but I got him because of how good this is. So where, oh, hello, Big Bandit. Oh no! No you don't. There we go. So we got through that pretty well. And corpses ended up, like, hitting corpses faster ends up helping with us. Now, this might help again with... As I said, no point in Bloodlust if you're gonna die. So this is why Melton, not the most ideal choice. Let's go back. Let's play another character. We're gonna play as Crystal. I'll use his A skin because why not? Crystal has more. He has the highest HP out of the roster of characters you can pick from, which makes him also another candidate to take in the throne, like to go to the throne, because he can actually protect himself from bullets, which can deflect, as well as do damage to other enemies, which is very overpowered. And I don't think the developers know how good Crystal would be as an early game character, as well as having 10 HP, which in this game is a lot. And if you start with 10 HP plus Rhino skin, which gives you 4 extra, he has the total highest health in the game of 14, which makes him able to tank a lot. I mean a lot of hits. So I'm just gonna go for him now. I've played this character for quite a while, so I should be good. That's his shield there. And it actually lasts for quite a while, and then when it shakes it goes out. So wait, I'll wait for him to shoot at me when he can. Come on, shoot at me! So right there, it's really good. If I actually aimed at those properly and got in the right position, I would have killed him with the thing, but didn't. But it's also good to know as well that his shield doesn't protect him from like melee weapons. Yeah, melee weapons and just melee in general. So Rat, he makes it also quite hard to use in sewers. Maybe because there's like barely any like people that actually, you know, use guns in sewers. Because I think it's safe to say if Rats knew how to use guns, sewers would not be a nice place. So, and the good thing about his shield is that he has like no recharge. So use it. I can spam it almost. There's like a second delay. It's just, you know, no radiation. Oh, god damn it! I could have got more radiation, but yeah. So let's go back in with more HP and ammo. Just makes it helpful. So you might have noticed that I'm like taking the same perks quite often. That's because they're the ones I've mostly used in my playthrough and the most comfortable with using. So this gun I'm not going to take because that's going to be very bad. Quick tip, Big Bandit does not like the slugger. He just, and as well as, you know, deflecting bullets, makes him ideal for taking on Big Bandit if you're having trouble with him as well. So, makes your life easier. Might have to change the title of this stream, to be honest, to tutorial on how to play Nuclear Throne. Ideally. Get radiation, there we go. I'm happy. Is that gonna be another level up? Yes it is. We don't need to take that. That's one thing I love about crystals. You lose HP, but you gotta think that to some characters that's still over, you know, the maximum amount, so you're gonna be good for a while. Now this is one we haven't seen yet. It's called Extra Feet, and it gives you more speed as normal and lets you walk on all terrain, including cobwebs and in water, which, you know, for some places can be very helpful. So we're not going to take that though, because we're not going to any of those places. We're going to be going one, but that's because we have to. So because of this, I'm going to take Scarier Face, because with my weapons it's just going to make Crystal that much more fierce to enemies, as well as making it more ideal to sweep. I would have taken Gamma Guts as well if it was there, but I can't. So if you go into those like little green like particle effects there, it's, you know, it's quite easy to figure out that you will die, you know, because toxic but I still feel like I need to say that though, because just in case, can still screw a lot of people up. So, as this is much clearer, this is what you need to use to enter the pizza sewers. Look for this, shoot a grenade or an explosive near it, and it will blow up and send you to the pizza sewers. There we go. Okay, so we're going to the scrapyard now, so I'm going to take Bloodlust. Gets me more HP, makes me more of a tank. And what I like to do is just sometimes destroy the cars here, because it gives me extra room to move, as well as guaranteeing that I will not die by an explosion. Which in retrospect could also mean, you know, not dying by your idiotic moves. Oh, that was cheeky. So these robot guys explode, which you always have to be careful with. And that's nothing I don't like about the these assassins here, is the fact that they look like corpses, but when you walk over them, they can screw you up badly. So as you can see, there's that little 1 HP in there again. Helps me. Right, we need to find the weapons chest, which is right here. That's a bazooka. I'm not going to take that yet, because I believe that might not be, you know, it's going to be something. I've noticed explosives will be one way to get you killed. So when you're getting used to the game, try and avoid them if you can. Oh god! So that assassin right there, it screwed me up a little bit. And you can't deflect fire as well, is another thing to add. Because it's technically not like a projectile, it's more, you know. Oh no. Okay, so I just got the Popo. I'm gonna risk it, go for the explode. Ooh. Oh! Man, it's hard. So I just got killed by a cop there. But you can go far with these characters. I mean, I'm just going for every single one, so I'm not really doing proper run through. I'm just just showing them off in particular, which I think is a good way to introduce the channel, by helping people who buy this game struggle with this annoyance and play it. So, and it's I just went in the. God damn it! I'm gonna just quickly introduce this guy real quick. So next character you'll be unlocking is in the eyes. Now, bearing in mind, you will be probably unlocking most of these guys in order, like difficulty and whatever. Apart from this guy here, Rogue. You can only unlock him after beating the game once, as well as looping, which is a whole different story and more annoying. So we are going to go next. It's got eyes. Eyes is very good for places like sewers and basically dark areas of the map, because he has a big old light absorb thing, aura, because he has loads of eyes. Oh, I just sounded so stupid for a second. And his ability is telekinesis. That drags weapons, radiation, items and enemies towards you, which as well as bringing enemies towards you doesn't sound that good, but if you get inside a little cheesy spot, like let's say like hiding around a corner or something, and you really you can put an enemy towards you, kill them, and you have possible chance of getting ammo or HP, get the item and whatever, get back, and sometimes that can really save your life by cheesing the level. And the developers want you to do this because they know themselves that this game is frustrating to play, so he can be very useful if you're one to get into tight spots a lot. So we just got a little bit more drink there. I'm gonna play a bit of Ice, and I can demonstrate it. Oh, and my lead is tangled across my leg. Not the best. So I've just got a golden pistol on this guy. So I start off with more ammo with this pistol, which is just one thing to be proud of. It doesn't do that much damage, but what else? Right. So I'm talking about a nook and cranny like this, for instance. So look, enemy there, I'm on low HP. I can also bring chests towards me as well. Look, come on. There we go. I'll just pull that towards me. Get that shotgun. Oh, he's shooting at me. Pull the ammo chest towards me. Get that ammo. That was a bit stupid. Get that. And that's how you use this character mainly. There is another tactic of like, if you've got, you know, 2 weapons that you like, but you've got a third one you might think you might use later. You can just bring that weapon with you with telekinesis. It takes very long. You know, it's very tedious, but if you're really that undecisive on what weapons to have in your inventory, dragging one with you doesn't hurt. So that helps. So here I'm gonna get Gamma Guts for sewer stage. So I'm just pre-planning. I mean, it could show up again if I like didn't take it and whatever, but I don't want to take that chance. I want to, you know, play it safe. Speaking of playing it safe, so there you go. That's just another example. Put enemies towards you with Gamma Guts. Dead. It's a lot better. So there's a lot of enemies here, so you never know, I might actually need to use it for once. So there, that mutated flask happens sometimes. That's because it's got loads of radioactive worms. So if I shoot it, they're not hard to kill, but they can just sometimes be a pain because, you know, they just come at a swarm. They do like 1 damage a hit, and there's a lot of them can do some damage sometimes, but other times you're like, okay, cool beans, I'll just kill you, you know, no biggie. So it's what I'm talking about. You can just drag some weapons with you. And there's like decent like range as well you can go, so look, just drag them along with me. And I brought one with me, so basic how it works. Now I think I'm gonna go and take laser brains because just the extra energy damage can help. I mean, I haven't got an edgy weapon yet, but it's all about playing in the head sometimes. So as you can see, I've got a bigger light aura here, so you see more of the map basically, which just helps in general. Especially if you've got like, say you're playing like when it's sunny out and whatever, and you find it hard to see when your screen's really dark. This character can help like with stuff like that, like outside the game, which I found is, you know, pretty helpful sometimes, especially during summer. I'm gonna go and take the shovel. Shovel is very overpowered with having low fire rate, but having to, you know, hit in 3 different places. Now what I might do is, if I go to, where was the pizza? I'm going to go to the pizza sewers, get some more radiation before I go to the next stage, which could help me a lot, so I'm just going to go and pop it there. Popped it there, that's all good, that's all good. I'm going to then travel over, pick up my weapon. The portal, you haven't got like time pressure or anything, the portal's going to just stay there forever until you go into it and progress. But and no, you can't get around it, because if I just not move up a little bit there, you just get dragged in. So, you know, ideally you want to try and, like, if you can, try and make sure that the portals are somewhere where you don't like want to get to before you go into. So these guys don't melee, they just come at you like being the annoyance that they are. But I've leveled up radiation wise, so it's all good. So yeah, there we go. Got quite a bit of radiation there. Gives us leveling up. I'm gonna go corpses fly and hit harder because I've got my shovel. Does do damage, and it will just. Wow, I could have died then. Oh, again, we've got the clutch. No thanks. So, tip, do not melee anything that explodes. Unless you know you're not going to die. Which is always not a guarantee. And I almost done it again. Jesus Christ. Right, that car is going to explode if there's a portal there, so... Energy weapon. So I'm going to try and bait him, get him through there. Portal's going to explode. All good. Now that weapon I picked up is a lightning rifle. This is a different type of energy weapon. And it homes in. Keep around corners, goes for multiple enemies, and is your best friend in this game. Like that. It can literally home in on enemies that you don't even know that's there. And my favourite part, doesn't hit the portal, so you can do stuff like this. I didn't even activate it. And I also leveled up, which makes me get no police on me. As well as, you know, make it so I at least go to the next stage. Now, I've got a choice here. I'm going to go for Strong Spirit. This prevents death at least once a stage. As well as, but it recharges at full health in the next arena. So it's a little bit... So basically, when you hit back up to full health again, that's when it recharges, I believe. So I'm going to go for that anyway. And it will be indicated by a little halo above my head. Oh my god! I just dodged all those weapons! No, I'm not dying. Get us radiation. Big dog. Right now, I'm a bit of a pickle. I'm on 1 health. Oh, I could get Big Dog closer to me. There we go, Big Dog's dead. Massive explosion. Gonna get that health. There's a super crossbow right there. Not liking you, boy. Super splinter gun. I'm gonna take that as well. Weapon chest. It's got sledgehammer. Now, what does this do? Oh, I'm happy. I'm too happy. This guy. 4-1. Crystal Caves. This is gonna be, if you haven't died yet, this might kill you. Unless you have this amazing weapon like I do. So, I always love to be careful in these parts. Because these things will just kill you. Like, take your time with the stage. Don't rush it. That's my best advice. Oh, no. You can also get blue chests as well now. And basically it gives you loads of ammo. But brings the police. So, call it their naughty stash, if you will. Oh, right. Oh my god. I need to get to that health chest before going out. Yes. Right, I believe that's a hyper rifle. Hyper weapons are blue weapons. And they're pretty much overpowered. However, they consume a crap ton of ammo, so... You know, because of this, I'm going to go with some kills that regenerate ammo, which should help me with that. So we're on the Frozen City stage. Now, all robots explode, I believe, so yeah. It's good to be careful in this one. I'm gonna take the hyper. So I'm trying to make sure I don't die for this part. That moment when you run out of ammo and those guys can hold cars and pretty much make you have a very bad day, because when they throw the cars, they explode and they one-shot you, and it's not nice, and I don't like it. No thanks. Okay, right, I've chilled out a bit now. Gonna go back. I'm not gonna use the hyper rifle, because I'd rather use the lightning gun for this, because obviously if there's a lot of enemies, I can just chain react them. Now here, perfect example, kills him, car explodes. If you know there's going to be a portal coming, get away if there's a car. So that can just screw your day up. Oh no, and the ice doesn't make it easier as well, so I'm going to destroy the car. So now you're starting to see why I favour some weapons more than others. Oh. Trying my best not to hit the statue again. And I don't know what weapon that is, and I really want to check, but I can't, because if I do, I'm going to die. And if I die, it's not going to be a good time. Need them to get away from this. Boom. Come on. Come on. Oh, no! So the ice can make you slip. Oh, my God! I almost killed myself twice, and I just brought the popo. Baby, no thanks. Hi. No, bye. So I've got two problems to worry about now. Right, now what was... Right, yes, there we go. Wrench. Not the best idea. I'm just going to slide him. So now Little Hunter's going to come in. Little Hunter basically drops down, creates explosion, and if you're in it, you will die. Unless you're crystal, then you can deflect it. And he shoots a lot, and he moves around the map like crazy. It's good to be in open space, because in that way you can move. And what he tends to do is he tends to go to your position from the last 5 seconds you were in. So stronger telekinesis, we're not going to take that, because that's not going to be helpful. But less enemy HP applies to enemies and bosses, which will make us have a pretty better day. So right now I'm just going to clear out this section here, because this could be a good place to... Right, Little Hunter spawned via the audio cue there. So, see, he's somewhere close to me. I'm not liking that. But luckily, he's... So, as you can see, he's a bit disgusting. He's a bit disgusting. What? He can be a bit disgusting with the spawns. As you can see on the map, we were close to getting to the throne. Oh. Man, that kills. Next character. I'm gonna go. We haven't gone plant, YV, or robot yet. And I'm leaving these two characters to the end because you don't get them till later game. Right. Going plant. Going plant, baby. So plant's abilities, he can snare enemies, makes them move slower. And he can move faster as well. Now, there's a mutation that can make your movement speed even faster. And this makes plant ideal for just dodging everything. But if you're not used to it, you can die with it as well. So it's double-edged sword basically. Is just all you need to know. So not the best idea. Right, so I'm not gonna go for portal, get the ammo, go back. Now plant is also pretty good for speed running as well, if you're going for that sort of type gameplay, if you will. I'm gonna go less enemy HP because laser cannon already dominates with this, so having that extra damage just makes me more sure that I will survive. Gives me that little bit more confidence into doing more things that will probably get me killed, but I know they won't because of the mutation. He says while taking damage. I'd say there's a song I want to play, but I don't know if copyright. But if you ever heard that song, is it a little ironic? That's what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling that song. I'm not gonna take screwdriver. I'm gonna just try and. Right, I'm being really stupid. Get the melee. Got the hit. Wow, that worked. Oh wow. That usually I'd die or he charges at me when I melee, so I'm quite happy that worked. So I suppose the point I'm trying to get across is it doesn't matter what you do in this game, how many times you played it, you can still make stupid mistakes and the game will just give you the middle finger because why not? So here, plant's throne bot is it can snare enemies under 33% of HP and it will kill them. So that's like, how would you say, that's like a mini gun that never needs to take ammo. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. That makes, I don't know if I should take that, but right now I'm gonna take laser brains because I started with a laser pistol already. Having that extra damage will make it easier for me to go through other levels with energy weapons. So right now I just cleared 2 enemies within a couple of seconds. Makes life a whole lot more easier for me. Now, don't know if it's a mimic chest, shoot it once, not a mimic chest. Makes my life a little bit happier. And I died. Oh my god. You die a lot. That's what you gotta remember. You die a lot, and you know what? It's gonna be painful, and you just gotta deal with it. Next character. YV. YV as a passive has higher fire rate on all weapons. So assault rifle shoots like a minigun. Crossbow shoots like a semi-automatic. Pistol gives your life a little bit more meaning. And his ability Pop makes him shoot double the shots. So with a pistol shoots 1, but uses Pop shoots like that 2. So it does like double damage almost. And so he usually starts with a gold revolver or a gold laser pistol. So it's the only exception to not sign off a default weapon. So I'm gonna go laser pistol. Brilliant. I'm gonna go laser pistol again. Or am I? Yeah, I am. Oh, and the best part is he enters with the blowhorn, which is very memey and makes it just. My cousin loves this character because of just how derpy he is. That and, you know, he's practically the Illuminati, except has his own rap. that you can actually listen to on YouTube. Wait, sorry, I'll be 1 minute. I just dropped my controller. Where's it gone? I just lost sight of my controller for a second. I'm so sorry. Right. Where am I going to go? I really don't know. So, just real quick. So, shoots 3 bullets. And as you can see there, because it shot just double the damage, it like brings it back a little bit. So, I suppose you can sort of like, not bullet jump, but like bullet move with this guy if he's like doing a challenge or something. But, you know, I want to actually try and see if I can beat Little Hunter, so I'm probably not going to be trying to do something that stupid. Yeah. So, this also, good thing is, if you love Melee, you're going to love this character. Because his pop doesn't do anything, right? But he just has more fire rate. He gives like heavier weapons, like normal rate of fire as well. Like for like wrench and stuff like that, which can be very overpowered. And melee weapons in this game can seriously help you a butt ton. So, you know, it's all good in there. Nothing else we can get. Let's go. So right now I'm tempting to go Last Wish because I have no ammo, but I'm good for now. So I think I'm gonna take Gamma Guts for the sewer stage. So right now I've got the SMG and you can see it shoots like a tank right now, so it's good. Okay, I'm quite low. Okay. So the boss just went at me. I'm offended. Right, last character that I showcase is one of my favourites, and that is Robot. Now, Robot is actually quite overpowered. Let's get his normal skin on. Look how cute he is. He's just so cute. And then when you look into his eye, you realise that he's the Destroyer of Worlds. Yeah, he's actually the character I actually used to beat the throne. Like, I tried using Fish and Crystal, and then one round I was like, screw it, I'm just going to use Robot, my favourite. And I actually beat him, and I was just like, what? What just happened? So, his deal is that he finds better weapons. So, you know the minigun? You don't get, that doesn't drop until you reach like stages 3 and above. It's like 3, 1, 3, 2, etc. Right? But with Robot, he can find it, or like maybe at sewers, or even at the desert. Because he can find better tech. And just to put in retrospect, the minigun is one of the most overpowered weapons in the game. Consumes your ammo like crazy, but does the damage. You know, it is a definite boss killer for all bosses. And his active is that he can eat weapons. Now, you might be thinking, why would you eat the weapon you're using to survive? Well, my friend, if you find a weapon you don't use, you eat it. And he can actually gain health if he's lost health, and ammo from it as well. So with that in mind, it means you don't need Bloodlust, and which, you know, or like regenerative ammo either. So that's like 2 mutations in one active ability, which is mind blowing, right? And as well, he's got a, like, you know, kind of a secret about him. If he eats a golden weapon, he gets more ammo and more HP. So if he's on like 1, eats a golden weapon, back up to full HP basically. And if he just eats normal starting weapon, it'll be like 2 to 3. So that's just amazing. It's more of a clutch. You know, I tend to eat my golden weapon when I'm going to trade it out for something better. And it just gives me ammo, but there have been times where I've just kept it with me for a boss fight, and when I've got really low, I've just eaten my golden weapon and I've just been able to just survive. It's been the biggest clutch for me, especially with Little Hunter. where I just kept on taking weapons from the floor and eating them. And that's another thing I suggest. Find a weapon on the floor, you don't need it, swap it, eat it, take your other weapon back. And trust me, it helps. It's really good if you're stuck on ammo. So, if you really think about it, it's like if you don't like a weapon on the stage, you have pretty much 2 ammo chests, as well as drops. And the same can go for HP. You know, it's pretty crazy. So I'm going to roll with him as a gold weapon. So you have a weapon box up there. What is it? Crossbow. Now, I haven't got much ammo for that, so I'm going to swap out my golden assault rifle. Now bearing in mind, I wouldn't do this on a normal run, but I'm only doing it just to show you how it works. If I eat it, I just got so much ammo for my bow, and now that one-shots all enemies on this stage. And if I get this ammo chest, 55 maximum ammo. I mean, as you can see, ammo drops enough, like, it doesn't drop sparsely, like, you know, it drops quite frequently, so you wouldn't do that on a normal stage usually, but, you know, purposes, it helps. Especially if you've got a golden weapon on that. Right now. Now, the reason I usually favour like bows and stuff like that over normal weapons is that because like they're slight fire rate, but when you like if you reuse them like for like bosses and that, they do so much damage. Especially if you ever get a chance to pick up the splinter gun and somehow make it so you have more fire rate or homing bolts, you have definitely got a boss killing weapon. Like that single weapon can take out multiple bosses. Like Horror, for instance, which has been known to be very hard on the boss. So, something to keep in mind. Now, right now, I'm gonna. I've got a few things here. Kills lower your reload time. Now, because my bolt shoots quite slowly, I'm gonna get that and see how it is. So if I. Oh my god, that just makes me just fire that much faster. I think I've killed the boss. If not, he's on like a couple of HP. So I'm running low, eat my weapon, get that HP back. Don't know where the boss has gone because it's not dead yet. Or is he? I wouldn't think so. So good tip is that if you practice with your accuracy, a crossbow will really help with first stage. Thrown butt, better weapon nutrition. Now, even though there's second stomach there, I'm going to take this one because it just means that I'll get more health from. I have probably more chance of getting health from weapons, which is just better bloodlust to the extreme. And if I do find this later, I'm going to take it as well because it just means even more HP, which makes him stay alive. All about just trying to find a good balance between ammo and, well, living, you know. You can't live, you can't have ammo without living. Life lesson by doing this meeting. I think I might have given my name away. Advance. So, oh, I don't need the SMG anymore. Eat, get weapon, get the gist. Now, crossbow isn't really good for sewers because, you know, because these enemies move so fast. It's better off to just take them out all in one blow. I leveled up there, so more ammo and HP drops. Trying quite low. Keep that. There we go. So now I can go back to use my crossbow pretty much. Where are we gonna go now? I don't know why I didn't kill that one. Oh, I ran into that. I see you. Now I'm at a point where I'm feeling like I might need to eat my crossbow. But I'm not sure. Oh my god. There's a weapon cart there, so. Bazooka, perfect. Didn't get ammo, not so perfect. So that was all good. Right, okay. Well, I'm just gonna go and pause real quick. I'll be 1 minute. You'll be right back. Just got myself something to eat real quick. Because it is just quality. I put this in the oven earlier, so it should be pretty tasty. It's good. But you can definitely take bosses with these characters. Like, they've got their advantages and disadvantages, but I'd say mainly if you're gonna use, you can use mostly all the characters to take down bosses. And what's going to be most difficult is melting. Oh damn it. So those are all the normal default characters here that you're gonna probably unlock. Now these three are like extras. These are what you probably get late, like at late game. So horror is you can get horror by if you miss 3 mutation tanks, he will spawn, and if you defeat him, he will join your team. Now how he works is when you level up, instead of getting a choice of 4 mutations, you get 5, which can be pretty game changing because that's the 5th mutation and you get it, and you like say beat the game, for instance, you might think, I wouldn't have done it if I didn't have that 5th choice. You know, it has that sort of impact. And then he has a radiation beam, which does a lot. So it's all good. Oh, and I'll forget to mention that he's cute. He's cute. Come on. What was it? Oh, there's like one bug. There we go, already, perfect example. So you would have had choice of second stomach, strong spirit, patience, and laser brains. We've gone for now that one, but now I've got the choice of the 5th mutation, which is rhino skin. Helps me a bunch. Get that. 12 health. Right. Just keep going. Right, so guys. Whoop, whoop. Done. You start getting the feel of when the portal's going to come, so you know when to like stop moving about and whatever. So it comes a perfect example. I can't just melee Big Bandit. Look at that right there. He just got completely decimated by my beam. And that pretty much just saved me there, so you can have little old horror to thank for that. And even though it uses rads to shoot the beam, you can just pick the rads up. He says, well, nah, questioning if you can actually. Well, I know sometimes you can pick your rads up. If that be, you know, just sometimes or never, I don't know. This is pretty fun. I'm going to take this one because it's pretty fun. This basically allows you to break through walls. Example. Oh look, am I trapped? No, I'm not. I just broke through. So, if you get into a little pickle, you can just do that. It has a cooldown on, so you can't just, you know, make calls for days. What just happened? What just happened? I've never experienced that before. What just happened? Sorry, I'm pretty dumbfounded by that. That's never happened. What? Those things aren't supposed to just break walls. What? I'm baffed. So the last one we have to look at here is Rogue. Now, she has two passives, one active. Instead of the radiation like canisters you get portal strike canisters, which is very overpowered, and you can just do what kind of happened there, pardon me, and that is just pretty much bomb the area. You just call out a bombing squad, bombs the area, and you can actually take out bosses with it if you do it right. So that's something pretty cool to keep in mind. And she has blast armor, so every time she gets hit, she has a little pulsating wave which will damage or kill enemies. Complement that with Gamma Guts and Shark Teeth. You pretty much be damaging all enemies on the screen and get close to you, which will probably result in 80% chance of them dying in the process, which makes you a walking fawn. You know, just armor of thorns, which is pretty amazing. The only problem with Rogue, however, is that she's followed by the police each stage. They come in two ways. They come in at the beginning of the stage and at the end of the stage. So if you ditch the portal and decide to roam around the level for a little bit, not going to happen because they'll just teleport in and will hunt you down. So makes it a little bit harder, but you won't unlock Rogue until you reach the end of the game. Like, you have to beat the throne for the first time, so it's gonna be a while until you get her. But with this, she's getting hunted down by the police. She actually has the rifle, and it does the same damage as the police rifle, so you can take the police down easy. But obviously, as the levels go on, police get harder and harder to a point where they just come in vans and just try and hunt, just kill you. Just, you know, captains, everything. Kill you straight away. And I've only just recently unlocked her, so haven't got a golden gun yet. Or a bee skin. And the only way to unlock a bee skin is through the secret ending, which I'm not going to tell you about, which you have to find out in the game. Or you YouTube search it, but better if you find out. So, I'm going in. So it's pretty much an assault rifle. It's pretty amazing. Pick up that, go down. So, example, watch this. There you go. So 2 waves just came out at once there. And this is why Throne is the last second from last character you will be unlocking. Because of that, I'm going to give it another retry. I died first stage there. So you can see the little charge up on the top left. Right, police have just spawned. Alright, killed quite well. So even though it looks like it does do... Oh my god, no thanks. So you can still kill police for HP and whatever. But, you know, it's just going to be a little bit harder. So what I will do though is demonstrate the overpoweredness of the Portal Strike, so it can, you know, get you hyped to play this game. No thanks. You're dead. What? You did not die? Excuse me, you're supposed to. And no portal. Okay. Oh, that's because there's a police guy. Policemen, sorry. And as you can see, I use other characters' abilities, i.e. Fish's roll, which is just disgusting. We're gonna have... I'm not going to survive for too much, because I'm going to just be trying taking down the boss with mainly portal strikes. So there's that. I'm just trying to rush to the canister now. There we go. And he had to come. He had to actually just come, so... So literally he's just one melee hit. If you use all 3 of them, he's just one melee hit off. And if you actually think about it, that means no ammo used. And that's pretty awful, you know, it's pretty awful, but obviously only really need to do that if you have like one of the worst startings of all time, like first beginning. So get this guy through a wall. That's a captain. I don't like that. That's a scout. You're dead. Oh, I'm not going to survive for too long. So this is definitely proving to be more difficult. Definitely. Oh, I'm gonna get the police as well. Oh no. See, when it gets like that, you're pretty toasted, you know. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this stream. This is going to be more of an introduction to Nuclear Throne, so I'm going to change the title. And I know I haven't had any viewers on, but this is just more of a tutorial on how to play this game. Next time I do Nuclear Throne, I'll hopefully be able to show more of it, because this basically be more of a tutorial on how mutations work, how levels are planned out, and the characters, most importantly characters. Unfortunately, I can't show Rogue. I haven't unlocked him. But yeah, it's a good game. I do think you should go out your way and, you know, get it. But little trick here, right? Go into video, and you can see you can change the crosshair to any one of them, basically, which is just pretty good. Now you can also change the side art of the game as well. So, for instance, I've got YV's mansion. I can have the coppers, just black if I wanted to. I can just change the border to anything I want. It's a pretty good one. But I like having that, because why not? And you can change the screen shake as well. Originally, this is at 50% or 100%, which can really lag your game out. So if you're playing this on PC and you haven't really got that good optimized PC, it's always good to turn that down. Lowers this stops lower frame rate basically. Same with freeze frames. And you can hide the HUD. Don't do that. It hasn't really got much for audio options, or, you know, hasn't got any quality or anything. Here you have boss intros, you can play a tutorial, and then you can have a timer. I personally turn the timer off because it puts stress on me, and I can't do that. And then here is where you probably can edit the controls and whatever if you're on PC. Whatever. So that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed my tutorial on how to play Nuclear Throne. If you want to be part of the Mutant Rebellion, that's sort of a work in progress, that name. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button, and I'll know to post more videos like this. I'm still fleshing out my channel, but hopefully you guys as well can help me with that. See you in the next video. Mr. Mutant signing out.